Hey there guys, so this is a new style of video I want to try. I'm going to be skipping the usual intros and outros I do. I want to bring my podcast back and do a podcast style more often. I'm going to start out using this style for movie reviews, news reports, and reaction videos and stuff. Maybe I'll use it for apologetics videos too, but I'm not sure. But bottom line is, I want to take a break from fursuit videos and sprite videos to do something that's more efficient and doesn't take as much effort. I've been pretty stressed out this year because the coronavirus lockdowns going on still, and dealing with other stressful stuff like a new school semester, and also dealing with new car stuff after my old car broke down, and I'm gradually paying my parents back half the cost of that car, and I'm also nervous about what's going to happen under the Biden administration. But I'm not here to talk about politics right now. What I want to do is talk about. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there. What I want to talk about is the trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong that was just released earlier today. So right now I have mixed thoughts about this. As some of you probably know, I am a Godzilla fanatic. I have seen every Godzilla movie there is, and I have collected several items of Godzilla merchandise like figurines, reskins of Monopoly and Jenga, and also an original board game called Godzilla Tokyo Clash. I even made a top 15 personal favorite Godzilla movies video on my channel. I mean, what can I say? I just love monster movies. Now as for Kong, I haven't seen too much of him. The only Kong movies I've seen are King Kong vs. Godzilla from 1963, and Kong Skull Island, since that movie was part of the same universe as Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla King of the Monsters. I've also seen the Netflix cartoon Kong King of the Apes, I think it's called. But from what I've seen, Kong is a cool monster too, and I have a lot of respect for him since he predates Godzilla, and without Kong we wouldn't even have other giant monster movies like Godzilla. Now, let me provide some context. When Godzilla vs. Kong was announced, it was being hyped up as this big hit crossover movie that would make big money at the box office, and people have been anticipating the trailer since late 2019. In a perfect world, Godzilla and Kong fans would have all gone to see this movie by now. The film was originally scheduled for March 2020, then got delayed to November 2020, then got delayed again to May 2020. Then Warner Bros. Decided they wanted to release the film in theaters and on the streaming service HBO Max simultaneously because of the coronavirus. But Legendary Studios wasn't happy about that, so there was some controversy between the studios. Surprisingly enough, however, Godzilla vs. Kong is now set to be released in theaters and on HBO Max in March of this year. This left us wondering if we would finally get a trailer, and sure enough, this very night, we got one. So now that it's out, let's discuss it. So from what I could see, it seems like they're hyping Kong as a protagonist in the movie, and it seems like he has a relationship with a little girl, which is something I'd really like to know more about. At first it felt more like a trailer for a Skull Island sequel. Then just a little later in the trailer, all of a sudden comes Godzilla and you see him rampaging in like this neon city and stuff, and it's awesome. But hold the phone. This means that Godzilla seems to be the antagonist of the film apparently. Now, in Godzilla 2014 and Godzilla King of the Monsters, Godzilla was set up as this misunderstood hero figure that took on bad monsters. So why all of a sudden is he this bad monster that wants to destroy everybody to the point where Kong must step in to save the day? Well, the most popular theory is that the Godzilla that's rampaging is actually Mechagodzilla in disguise, as a callback to Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla from 1974. This could be plausible considering the toy leaks of Mechagodzilla in promotion of the film. However, one of my subscribers with the YouTube name of Genocide Rex 93 Imperator has a different theory, which is that something set Godzilla off, and the premise of the movie being to find out why Godzilla wants to fight Kong, and Kong being the key to balance, where Godzilla and Kong have to work out their differences so that the world doesn't get destroyed in their battle. And perhaps there is a bigger threat out there like the Mechagodzilla mentioned earlier. While there's so many questions I want answered, I'm actually glad there's a sense of mystery and intrigue in this trailer, Because one of my complaints with Godzilla King of the Monsters is that the plot and all the really good scenes were given away in the trailers, and that irritated me a bit. Now, the thing that bothers me is that many people in the Godzilla fandom are already slamming this trailer because, oh, Godzilla's the bad guy? Oh, it's gonna suck. I want Godzilla to win, but if he's the bad guy, then Kong is gonna win. I don't want that stupid giant ape to win, and blah blah blah. Guys, come on. That's the worst thing you could be doing right now. I mean, Godzilla has been a villain or anti-hero in some of his own films as well, yet we still enjoy Godzilla movies. I mean, if you enjoyed the 1963 King Kong vs. Godzilla, even if Kong won supposedly, why can't you enjoy Godzilla vs. Kong? Plus, it's immature to rip on the Kong fanbase. Like I said before, I have a lot of respect for Kong as a cool and iconic monster, and I think it's really great to see these two monsters together again, and see both fan bases have a monster they want to go and cheer on. If I had to pick a team, it would be Team Godzilla, because as stated before, I love Godzilla. I'm a Godzilla fanatic. But you know what? If Kong wins this match, I'm not going to cry too much about that. Bottom line, I'm just really itching for some monster action this year after waiting for so long. I just want to see a good monster movie with a good story and great monster fights and actions. Since we can't make this successful in theaters, it's up to both fan bases to unite and make this movie a hit on streaming if nothing else. Tribalism will only hurt this movie. I would personally love to see more of this universe after Godzilla vs. Kong, but if we don't, then it was a good run. And I hope Godzilla vs. Kong ends the Monsterverse on a high note, should that be the case. So that's what I think of the trailer for Godzilla vs. Kong. Once again, I am really looking forward to this movie, and I think it just might be my favorite movie of 2021. I'm preemptively saying that since I don't think any other movie coming out this year is going to really impress me. Will it be in a new top 15 Godzilla movies list someplace? Probably somewhere, judging from this trailer. Well, that's it for this episode of The Godly Dragon Show. God bless, and have yourselves a good night.